MacDonald Highlands, where luxury meets killer views and really exclusive properties. You are going to love this area, but does it live up to its hype? Well, you're going to see that not only is it going to exceed your expectations, but your budget might take a hit in the process. So let's take a look at what makes MacDonald Highlands so special, and let me know in the comments if you think it's worth the hype. So what is MacDonald Highlands? It is an ultra exclusive neighborhood tucked into the McCullough Mountains in Henderson, Nevada. And it probably has the most scenic panoramic views of anywhere in all of Las Vegas. Some of the features of this area include 3 separate guard gates. There is a really high-level surveillance system also at MacDonald Highlands, and there's a fitness center, tennis courts, a spa, restaurants, you name it, they have it, including Dragon Ridge Golf Course and Country Club. The vibe in MacDonald Highlands is more than just a lifestyle. There's actually a noted author that has said that Dragon Ridge, which is the ridge that you see in the mountains in MacDonald Highlands, has a singular feng shui. And the prosperity and luck that this brings to this entire neighborhood, they say that this is only in 4 or 5 other places in the entire world. And with the prices of the homes and the notable people who have purchased property in this neighborhood, you can see that this is more than likely very true. There are many types of homes within MacDonald Highlands, from semi-custom homes to you go buy a lot of land and build your dream masterpiece custom home. And then there is maybe for the lock and leave client or people who aren't here full-time in Las Vegas, the Four Seasons Private Residences is actually building 2 towers that you can purchase that has all kinds of amenities right there on property. You're going to have a wide variety no matter where you look. Now let's talk amenities. You already know Dragon Ridge Golf Course is there, named after the Dragon Ridge in the rocks. But did you also know that there's an on-site restaurant? There is a spa that's being updated. There is high-performance tennis, not just the tennis courts, but you can get private instruction, group instruction. It's a really cool program. You also have access to a swimming pool. You have access to state-of-the-art fitness equipment, group classes, Pilates classes. However you can be the best version of yourself, this is what they are offering you in MacDonald Highlands. And then for your other critters, like your kids or your dogs, there are parks for them where they can hang out and play, or trails that you can walk through the entire community. And that is the point of MacDonald Highlands, is to build a strong community where you are out and about and meeting the neighbors. And if that wasn't enough to get you out and about in the community, there are specific community events just for you as residents. There are pool parties and wine tastings and many other social clubs to keep you engaged in what is a fantastic community. So price ranges within MacDonald Highlands really do vary. So right now, currently, we have homes on the market from $1.8 million all the way up to $30 million. And last year, there were only 23 homes that sold in the community, and they sold between $1.5 and $15 million. And out of those 23, 9 of them were new construction. So there's still a lot of availability in the new construction space if you're looking to buy a lot. If you're looking at going the custom build route in MacDonald Highlands, there are currently lots available between $1.5 million and $11 million. And you can let your imagination go wild with what you're looking to build in the MacDonald Highlands area. There are some marvelous masterpieces up there and some designers who are used to designing for the elevation and for the unique design of MacDonald Highlands. And if you're looking for a quicker move-in, you can always go the resale route, or you can go the route where you're using a builder like Blue Heron or Christopher Homes, whose designs have already been pre-approved by the city, and so they can be built in roughly about a year or a year and a half. That way, you don't have to go through all of the permitting process and all of that, so that home will be ready for you quicker. And let's not forget the Four Seasons private residences. If you are looking for that lock and leave lifestyle and you are willing to wait until about 2026, then you will have some of the premier views in all of Las Vegas from these 2 buildings and all of the amenities that go with that. I have a few tips for you if you are looking at navigating the buying process in MacDonald Highlands. Some of these properties are not on the market that long. The one that sold the quickest last year was only on the market for 2 days. And that's probably because those buyers who bought it knew exactly which house they wanted, and when it came on the market, they jumped on it. So you need to have a real estate advisor who is boots on the ground here, that if something comes up, that they can walk through it for you, even if you are not in town. You could be on a cruise somewhere, or maybe you're up in the air flying to your next great destination, but someone is here keeping an eye on the community for you so that you can rest easy that when that perfect home pops up, you know about it. And then make sure you have an agent like me who knows about off-market properties in the MacDonald Highlands area, because some sellers choose to keep their property off-market, sometimes for just various reasons. Maybe they want to test what their pricing is, so they want to maybe do an off-market and get some feedback on what they should market that home for sale when they go on the market. But if you get in there quick enough before it goes out to the general public, then you can negotiate, you can possibly get that home under contract before anyone else even knows about it. Hey there, I'm Eileen Guilbeault, your go-to real estate advisor for all things relocation and real estate tips. If you haven't yet, and why haven't you, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you're notified every time a new video is uploaded. And as with any community, there are always going to be pros and cons. The best pro I could ever think of is that Rich MacDonald, who started this community decades ago, still lives in this community with his family. Him and his wife still own a home in MacDonald Highlands. And that is why he built this area, was because he wanted to build a community that he wanted to live in. If that is not a testament of him actually pulling off what he wanted, I don't know what is. And then there is just the bonus of this area having some of the best views around. On a clear day in the Las Vegas Valley, you can see for approximately 25 miles. It is crazy the views that you get from MacDonald Highlands. And let's talk about the pricing. If you are looking for an area that outperforms any other area in town, you are going to want to check out MacDonald Highlands. They historically outpace many of the other areas in town, with maybe the exception of 1 or 2 places. So you cannot go wrong if you are looking for a great area to call home. And where there are pros, there must be cons. Well, one of the cons is the pricing. Of course, you are going to pay a premium in this neighborhood. But what people have found is that the premium is worth it. They love this neighborhood and they never want to leave. So another con could be the HOA fees. They are hefty, but you would expect that, right? From the quality of not only the amenities that are being offered, but the price of the homes that are in this neighborhood. And then my last con, which is so sad, is that there is usually limited inventory. So if you decide that MacDonald Highlands is the area for you, make sure that you hire someone who is going to be on the ball to get you into that community when that home hits the market. It's quiz time. Have you heard about the vortex in MacDonald Highlands? Well, if you have, be the first one to let me know all you know about it, and I will give you a personal shout out. So here are some insider tips. When you are looking to move to MacDonald Highlands, do your research. Hire an agent who can take you through the community. You can get the feel of where everything is. You might even be able to pick the street you want to live on, or maybe even the house. Because guess what? I've had clients do that before, and they've said, when this particular house comes on the market, I want to know. And it did, and they bought it. So you want to be sure that you have somebody who is there to be your eyes and ears on the ground, and maybe even find you the inventory that doesn't exist yet. Need more Las Vegas relocation tips and advice? Make sure to watch one of the videos on your screen, and I will see you the next time.